here. Today I was walking in the forest and some particularly jazzy music came on, like some Irishy kind of jam, and I felt compelled to skip. And it felt great. It felt wonderful. I was instantly smiling. I felt joyful. I was really getting into the music, and I was really starting to like try to do some different kinds of skipping, like leading off with my toes instead of my heels. And I had some past life flashbacks, maybe to my Irish and Celtic heritage, and it was really, really super cool. So when I got home, I was just so elated about my experience that I posted on my Facebook, when is the last time that you skipped? And you know, for those rebel people out there that skipping has a totally different meaning, like skipping class or skipping out on a date or skipping out on a check, which I hope that you don't do that. That's really bad karma. But when is the last time that you skipped, as in skipping like the walking motion that's faster than walking but slower than running, and with a little added hop in there? And so some of my friends, so the conversation in the thread that ensued after was really interesting and prompted this video. So I had some people said, you know what, I don't even know why I stopped skipping. Why did we stop skipping? When did we stop skipping? Why, you know, do I not skip anymore because I think that it's lame or that it looks silly and I care what other people think? Do I think that it's not a viable mode of like getting from point A to point B to skip? And so, you know, it really kind of begs to wonder. And then I had somebody who said that they honestly couldn't remember how to skip and that they were going to need some video lessons on how to skip. And so I made him a video, and I thought, you know what, why not make one and post it here? And maybe, you know, it's because it really has brought about a really interesting line of thought. And you know, I actually envision all my friends that are responded on my Facebook feed, they're going out and they're skipping right now, and they're feeling silly, but that's okay, because life needs to be silly. Life is too serious, and if we just go outside and just stink and just skip it up, just skip around the yard or skip down the street or go to the forest, you don't have to be any place where people are going to see you if you're like worried about that. But so if you forget how to skip, I'm going to go ahead and teach you right now. So here we go. Skipping 101 with Yuli. So first things first, skipping, you lead off with your heel. You dig this heel, dig that jammer down into the earth, into Gaia's back, like this. That's gonna pull you forward. And so you dig it in and you pull forward, and as you're pulling forward, you're gonna lift this knee up and you're gonna give a little hop. So that's what's gonna happen. So you dig the knee, pull forward, and hop. And now you do not put this foot straight down. This foot comes out like this, and this heel digs into the earth like this. And that pulls you forward, lift up, and hop. And forward, hop. Dig, forward, hop. Okay? And so it's easier when you go a little bit faster than slow. So if you put all of that together, you dig, hop, dig, hop, dig, hop. And you can go just as fast as you want to go. So we can go even faster, like this. There's many kinds of skipping. So you can skip joyfully and really like praising everything that's around you by like really getting into it, like this. Okay, which, I mean, that does look a little bit silly, but it feels great, and it gets your heart rate up, your knee is higher, and so then there's another way, the normal way. And so the normal way is just, you know, I'm skipping, okay? And then if you're this super cool dude that's like, man, I don't know about this skipping stuff, too cool for school, here's what you do. Okay, this is like the Fonzie skip. This is like the cool dude, incognito. I'm skipping, but I don't want anybody to know I'm skipping. And so it's like, you know, you keep it kind of low, and it's more of like a, you get your shoulders into it, like, yeah, I'm skipping, yeah, I'm skipping. It's almost like a strut then, but you put a little levity into your strut, okay? And then, you know, you can, as I was trying to do before, if you're in Ireland and you're Irish or you're Scottish, I wish that you could teach me how to do this, where you like, you know, where you lead with your toe. And I feel like that's another version of skipping. And that's what I was trying to do in the forest. So that in a nutshell. Oh, and you can skip backwards. Like if you really want to show off, here you go. Skipping backwards, skipping forwards, and skipping backwards. And as you do more of this, I mean, there's lots of dances that are like this, like the Charleston, and they're skipping, and they're skipping, and they're skipping. So there you have it, everybody. Skipping 101. Go out, skip a little bit, skip down the sidewalk as you're walking, skip in the forest, just skip. And notice that you do feel a little silly. And what does it do when you feel a little silly? It makes you smile. And with that, I am complete. I am sending you all so much love. Namaste.